Hololive players, we've got some more exciting news coming from the official hololive OCG EN Twitter account regarding tournament announcements. The Bloom Cup has been an ongoing series outside of the US and EN territories, and now we're finally getting more information on what that will look like for the EN card game. So, let's follow this tweet first. Tournament announcement, it's time to shine on the world stage. We are pleased to announce that our invitation-only event coming to Japan in 2026. The name is Bloom Cup DX25-26 Final Challenge. Start your journey in the Bloom Cup DX25-26 challenges this November to secure your seat. And of course, there's a link here going to their page, and we'll look at that announcement as well. But first, let's take a look at these announcement images. The event period runs from November 2025 to March 2026. If you already have the Bushi Navi app installed, I recommend checking it out right now and signing up for your nearest event. If you don't already have the Bushi Navi app, you should install it and make an account. This is how you will apply to participate in this event. I know that there's one a couple hours from me, and it filled up immediately. Now, I got lucky because originally I was put on a wait list, but they ended up canceling the event and re-uploading it because they had too low of a participant count. It was originally capped at 8 participants, and I was like sign up number 9 or 10. But when they remade it, it went up to 16. So I was the first to apply. So it's filling up pretty fast. So if you're interested in this, I definitely recommend getting on it sooner rather than later. Over 30 events will be held at stores and conventions worldwide. Winners of each tournament will receive an invitation for the Bloom Cup, which is scheduled for summer 2026 in Japan. That is awesome. Now, I'm going to look more at the other information. I want to find out if this is like an expenses paid trip to Japan, or do you just receive an invite and you have to pay your way there? I'm curious what that will look like, but it's still really exciting that we have an event happening here in the States where we have a chance to win an invite to the Japan Bloom Cup. Really exciting stuff. The tournament will crown the winner of the Bloom Cup DX25-26 Challenge, featuring top players from each qualifier tournament. And now this is fun too. Exclusive PR cards and other special rewards will be presented to tournament participants and top finishers. We'll take a look at those in just a second. But first, let's talk about some of the bigger challenges here. So we have Houston, Texas, Pasadena, California, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and then going outside the US, we have Melbourne, Australia, Jakarta, Indonesia, and Manchester in the UK. So this is all running from November to March. I'm going to take a closer look at these myself too and see which ones I want to participate in. I know that there's a qualifier for Bloom Cup in my area, but this seems to be different. I don't know if these are just larger events or if this is specifically just letting you know which ones are conventions. I see the parentheses conventions, so I assume these are just the big ones happening at different convention centers, but I don't think it's limited to just these. I would look at your app and see under the Bloom Cup section what tournaments are near you that you can enter. And now, of course, let's take a look at those lovely prizes. So there is a participation prize of that first Bloom Iris with the really cool like Eurobeat art from her Goodbye album cover. This is also the strong first Bloom Iris card that gets restricted. So you could just get one copy of this and you have a playset. Ha ha ha. But that's a pretty cool participant prize. Top 8 prize is this really cool second Bloom Borderless Reine card. This is also a great card in general to have. This is one of these staple Reine cards, so I'm sure this will be a highly coveted card. And then the winner prize is this exclusive Mori Calliope playmat, which is featuring the art from the Halloween event that is happening tomorrow for me. So hopefully I get the card too. Playmat seems like it'll be an even bigger challenge. So this is pretty amazing, and it does seem to say here at the bottom that the winners of each tournament will receive an unsponsored invite to the Bloom Cup DX25-26 Final Challenge. So I assume unsponsored means you have to get yourself there. Doesn't sound like they're going to be covering travel, so that's a bit of a bummer, but also makes sense. I would be pretty amazed if they would cover all those expenses, especially so early in its competitive lifespan. Maybe in the future they'll offer that kind of benefit, but for now, I can't say for certain, but just based off of this phrasing, that's what I'm inclined to believe. Now let's take a look at the official announcement page on the hololive official card game website. It's time to let your talent shine on stage. Take part. Bloom Cup, November 25 to March 2026. This is all stuff we know. Local card store and selected tournament locations. So I think that does kind of answer the question of you can still participate at other locations, but there seems to be select ones that we were looking at earlier that are a little bigger at these convention centers. And note, it's a participation fee to check with your local card shops and tournament organizers, so I imagine there will probably be some cost to sign up. So you may want to consider that as well when you're factoring for if you want to participate in this or not. But this is great. We have the rules of the tournament structure, individual format. So I think that just means 1 versus 1. It's best of 1, so this is fairly normal for card games. Later in brackets, you sometimes see 2 out of 3, but for smaller qualifiers like this, best of 1 makes sense. It's a Swiss system, up to 5 rounds. And please note that final challenge invitations may not be passed down under any circumstances. That just means you can't win and then give it to someone else. You have to do it yourself. How to participate: there's links here for downloading the Bushi Navi app on iOS as well as Android, and there's another link to register if you don't have a smartphone. So I'll put all these links in the video description below, but this is what I was mentioning earlier. If you're not already on the Bushi Navi app, you definitely should be. It's going to be crucial for events like this now and in the future. And I'm not going to read through all of these, but if you go to the announcement page, which I'll also link, you can see all the different card shops that are participating in the different areas in the US as well as Canada and Latin America. There's also Asia and Oceania and Europe. So feel free to take a look at those and see what's close to you, which ones you may want to travel to. And these are the selected tournament locations, which we covered earlier from the other announcement image. And here's just a recap of the participation prize. One thing that is nice to note is that there is a lucky draw. So all participants will stand a chance to win a can badge featuring Iris. Each Bloom Cup challenge location will have 5 can badges, each for 5 lucky winners. So that's pretty generous. 5 people from the raffle will have a chance to win this. It's just a can badge, so it's nothing crazy, but I'm sure it will have that same artwork from the card on it. I would be surprised if it was something else. So that sounds like it'll be pretty nice. As further clarification, all winners will receive an invitation to Final Challenge, which is held 2026. More details are coming soon. And all participants are required to keep their Bushi Navi personal data updated as much as possible, as we will invite tournament winners to an exclusive Discord server via email within 1 month. So that's interesting. That wasn't noted in the tweets or anything yet. So again, emphasizing this, have your Bushi Navi account, keep it, have it locked and loaded, and be checking it frequently. You're going to be getting a lot of important updates there, and it sounds like they're going to be mostly doing communication through that to get you into the Discord server, which will, I'm sure, provide even more information and communication. So that's a first look at the first Bloom Cup announcement for the EN card game. I'm super excited. I really want to try my best to do well in the Bloom Cup. I'm already signing up and practicing. So let me know in the comments if you're excited about this, if you plan on participating, if you think you're going to win yourself a trip to Japan. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this announcement. And of course, as always, thank you so much for watching. A lot of exciting news this week. I have an upcoming video reviewing the start decks from Quintet Spectrum. I also just did a live stream the other day if you want to check that out, where I opened 6 booster boxes of Quintet Spectrum and got some really cool pulls. So thank you again, as always, for subscribing, liking, and ringing that bell to stay informed of all my future uploads, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Hi, Cameron.